Hey everybody! Welcome to Movie Mavens, home of the spicy double feature, aka Two Chicks, Two Flicks. I'm chick number 1, Carson Green.
I'm chick number 2, Annie Janes. This week's spicy double feature is Send Help and Triangle of Sadness. Can I just say that this is one of the most perfect specimens of a spicy double feature?
I could not agree more, Annie, and I couldn't stop thinking that, of like, we really, really nailed it here.
Yeah, this is maybe one of the best. Like, I mean, I do think that Polar Express Snowpiercer is up there, but this one, like, the beats the story follow,
Yeah,
and the themes are so connected.
yes,
But before we get into that,
yeah,
you had a movie you wanted to tell me about.
yes.
I'm dying to hear. What is it?
Okay, it's an older movie that I watched because it's new on HBO. It is Three Billboards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri, which is number 1, too long of a title.
Of a title.
And number 2, okay, I wrote this movie off for various reasons, but the first reason is that Sam Rockwell won the Oscar over Willem Dafoe that year for Best Supporting when Willem Dafoe was nominated for Florida Project. And so I was like, you know what? Fuck that movie and fuck Sam Rockwell.
You took it personally.
I did take it personally. And so I revisited this movie, and I had watched it when it first came out, and I thought, okay, this is fine. Because if you remember, this movie was really, really, really overhyped, I thought.
Yeah, no, I didn't love it either when it came out. I haven't seen it since. And I agree that I kind of was like, yeah, it's good, but why are we losing it over this film? That's what I remember.
Yes. Okay. Having revisited it, it is one of the best written movies I've ever seen in my life.
Whoa.
It is so tight. It is so rounded. It is also just like so exploratory. These characters are so deep.
Wow.
It has so much depth to it, even though the story is relatively simple.
This just goes to show you that revisiting a movie can change the opinion on it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You should really revisit it. It's new. It's on HBO. When I tell you, it's like genuinely inspiring how well written this movie is. And Frances, if she didn't win, she should have, because my God, that woman.
And, you know, this is the director of Banshees of Inisherin.
Yeah.
Which we love.
Yes.
And have you seen the movie In Bruges?
No, but that has Colin Farrell too, right?
It does. And it's like a crime comedy. And it's very silly. It's like it's not as like serious or highbrow as Banshees, or I don't know if you can call Banshees highbrow, but and Three Billboards. I keep wanting to call it Three Billboards Outside Madison County.
Oh, different movie.
What is that movie called?
Bridges of Madison County.
Bridges of Madison County, which I grew up in Madison County. Fun fact.
Period.
So like this is a proven director.
Yes.
So it is surprising that we didn't like it. So I guess I will check it out. And you know, I do love Frances.
She is a vision, bro.
Yeah.
She burns down the fucking cop station.
Yeah. And okay, so after seeing it again, has your opinion changed on Sam Rockwell? Are you like, okay, he can have the win?
He earned it.
Whoa.
He did. He earned it. I mean, really, like, he played that character so well. Honestly, like Frances's performance was incredible, but I think he even outshines her. He's so good.
Wow.
It's so... I can't even believe I'm saying this, dude. It's been
a change of heart.
Yeah, it's been 9 years since this movie came out, and
whoa.
You know, 2017, and just getting some distance, and maybe even, you know, growing, done some growth,
changing as a person.
Yeah,
I also do think that sometimes, like, sometimes you can just sync up with a movie's frequency or not.
Yeah.
And that happened to me last night. I finally, months later, went to the theater and saw the new Avatar film. Fire and Ash.
Sorry.
And I had the lowest expectations because everything I was hearing was like, this is a retread of 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And why is he even making these if they're just like so similar to each other and it's not even that good? Okay, so my expectations were low.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, folks. I don't really remember 1 and 2. Like, I liked them a lot.
Yeah. See, and that's the point, Annie, is that no one remembers them.
Right. And so, but that's not what this is, you know? I was synced up to this movie's frequency.
Wow.
I fully understood James Cameron's vision.
Okay.
For the first time, his like high frame rate filming clicked with me. His like the story, I was like, this is the literal natural next step in the story. I had a great time with it. I don't think it's as good as 1 or 2, but I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Jimmy can make a film. Like, he can make a movie like no other. And he did it again. I don't know why we were upset over it. I think he crushed it. I think he knocked it out of the park. And I want to see more. I would love for him to make movies that are not Avatar still, by the way.
Yeah.
But like, I just want to see more from him, period. I'm not just saying Avatar, because the man can make a movie.
Well, and see, that's the thing is he's like 80 years old. And so he's not going to make anything other than Avatar 4 and 5. And then he'll die.
Apparently, he's like kind of actively looking for an apprentice because the way that he makes movies is like the way he makes Avatar. I mean, no one else is doing that.
Yeah.
No. And not only that, no one else knows how to do it, really. And I low-key was like,
call him.
Maybe I should hit him up and be like, I would be your apprentice. But first I need to watch some behind the scenes because I can truly, again, I was like fully synced up with this man, seeing his vision, but I could see using that technology for different films, different worlds. Some of it looked like the best CG imagery I've ever seen ever. And I'm like, this could be how we could create really like high fantasy novels that like don't, or high sci-fi novels that don't exist on this earth at all. With aliens that are not people. Because the performances, the way they're captured is crazy. Like it just looks like people in there. It's so amazing. But anyways, I need to watch some behind the scenes because I don't know if mentally I would hate filming on like in a blank white room.
No, that would drive me insane.
But what's crazy is that they apparently like when he's watching on the monitor, he can see the actors in a semi-finished CGI world. So as he's shooting it, he can see how it will look. It's not just all in his head, which is nuts. Anyways, maybe I'll hit him up.
Yeah, call him.
Give him a call.
Ask him for lunch.
Yeah. Tell him I'm in town.
Yeah, meet him at the Beverly Hills Hotel. At the chateau.
That technology should not be lost. I'm a full believer now. It's crazy.
Well, I mean, it could also, die with him and then make a resurgence.
Someone else could figure it out.
Like
later.
the Panavision. What is it VistaVision? VistaVision.
Is it like the film that went away?
Yeah, and then Giovanni Ribisi got there was only 2 cameras left, and he became the guy who works on these cameras. And now there's like a huge resurgence of them.
Who just shot on that, and they wouldn't have been able to without
literally sinners.
Sinners.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. So that could be you.
True.
Yeah, it could be you.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'll consider it.
Well, let's jump in, if you're ready,
I'm ready.
The spicy dub. I really want to talk about Triangle of Sadness, but I think that we should first jump into Send Help.
Let's do it.
Look who's joined the land of the living.
How long?
You been out? Day and a half?
Have you tried making a distress signal? Or a bigger fire?
I was busy trying to keep us alive.
But getting us out of here, that should be your focus, not being Susie Homemaker over here.
What did you just say to me?
Let's not forget, I'm your boss. You work for me.
We're not in the office anymore, Bradley. No help is coming. You just have to accept that this is how things are now. You ever hunt? I think I like it.
Okay, Annie, will you please hit us with some facts?
Send Help was written by Mark Swift and Damian Shannon, directed by Sam Raimi. You know him, you love him. The original Spider-Man trilogy, and the Evil Dead movies. Drag Me to Hell, I believe.
Drag Me to Hell.
Starring Rachel McAdams, Dylan O'Brien, and a brief appearance from the Allstate Man.
Oh, that's right.
Here's a description from IMDb. An employee and her insufferable boss become stranded on a deserted island, the only survivors of a plane crash. Here they must overcome past grievances and work together to make it out alive. Can I just say that in today's day and age, or maybe always with movies, a lot of movies feel samey. They just feel cookie cutter.
Yeah.
They look cookie cutter. And I think that Sam Raimi does have a completely unique voice. And this movie felt, despite the similarities in plot, it felt different than most other films. And for that reason alone, I had a really good time.
Yeah, it's fresh.
He just has a voice. Like, it is so important. And it really is like, as someone who is honing my own voice, it's like refreshing to see that if you have something unique, it will stand out. But not only that, if you don't have something unique, you can still find success, because clearly people have in Hollywood. So in that way, I had a good time because it felt different than most other films. So I just wanted to say that because that was persistent throughout the film. But Carson, I'm dying to know, what did you think of the film? What did you think of this? Send Help.
Well, I think the standout here are the performances. I don't think I've ever seen Rachel McAdams quite like this. She absolutely slayed. I love that she is so beautiful and she was not afraid to be really weird.
Okay, yes. And on that note, I can't believe they even pretended that she could be some sort of ugly office worker. Like that, I did not buy that for a second. Maybe they should have cast someone else, but also she did so good that it's fine. But her acting, trying to be that person, was very good.
So good.
But she couldn't fool me. She's just so beautiful.
Yeah. I really loved her performance on the island too. Just like, it's so refreshing getting a protagonist that you cannot trust. I love that shit, dude. A secret villain.
Like her.
Yes.
You cannot trust her. Yeah.
Yes, like her. And that like switch up was so fun. And like it was like midway through the movie, I'm having so many different feelings about the circumstance, about her, about him. That's that's difficult to do. If you're laying the groundwork and you're setting up this plot for, 45 minutes, it's difficult to do a complete switch up like that. And I thought it was really seamless.
Do you mean like because we halfway through or like throughout the film we started like, did you start caring for Dylan O'Brien and hoping she would not do those things?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like complicated.
It is
because
complicated.
I still like he is irredeemable.
Yeah, but I also did not want her to castrate him. I didn't, you know? I was like, what the fuck are we doing? We've gone off the rails.
Right. Okay, but back to the performance thing, Dylan O'Brien really impressed me.
Yes.
I love how he I don't know, when he has to act in distress, he is so believable.
Yes.
Something about the saliva in his mouth is like crazy good.
And to that point, Annie, may I say something?
Yes.
Is this a safe space?
Of course.
I love him. He's he's really, really hot. Very fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that a grown man should be named Dylan.
What? He's Maze Runner, bitch. He has that line, I think, in the other two, that show, where he's just like, I'm Maze Runner, bitch. Oh my God.
That's
Why,
like,
Dylan is only for little boys?
I mean, yes, that's like having a baby named Kevin. It just doesn't work. It's not real. What would you
suggest he do?
Get a pseudonym. Yeah, rebrand as a grown man named The Rock.
I'm so
Dwayne
sorry
Johnson.
to all Dylans listening right now. On behalf of Carson.
I'm not sorry. That's what I believe fully with my chest.
Oh, I never know what you're about to say, and I love it. When you hit me with this, is this a safe space? I never know what it's about to come out of your mouth.
Well, that's my truth, Annie. Thank you so much for letting me speak it. And, actually, to all the Dylans listening, let's talk. Let's find a solution to this problem.
Mm-hmm. We can work together on this.
Yeah, we can.
Oh, man. Okay, well, let's jump in. I want to go a little chronologically here. We started in this office environment.
Yeah.
Those scenes were so relatable. I think Sam Raimi really captured how it feels to not be in the boys' club.
Yes.
To work really hard and then get sidelined for somebody else that's chummier with the boss. God. And then they're all so mean to her. He did such a good job of making me really care about Rachel and really hate Dylan O'Brien.
Yes.
Like an amazing job at that.
And it started... He started in the office doing his very signature move, which is hyper zoom and really gross, like sounds, like gurgle sounds, or like weird
with her eating the tuna.
Yeah,
is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. And it started there, and I was like, "Oh, this is so Sam Raimi." I love that. That's his signature move. I mean, that's so gross.
Yes. Yeah, there's a lot of bodily fluids, and I loved the bodily fluids. They were always effective.
Yeah,
and funny.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Okay, then the movie quickly moves on to a plane crash scene, and I thought that this was a good one. And what stood out to me on this plane crash is that it was funny.
Yes, it was so goofy.
I've never seen someone like try to choke someone out for their seat while a plane crash is actively happening. And then just him, like, he flies out of the plane, his tie catches onto the edge, and so his face is smacking up against her window, and she just slowly closes it. Really funny and really amazing because they were like 10 seconds ago, they were making fun of her.
Yes.
In a really mean way.
Yeah.
I want to know, though, do you have a plane crash scene that you think is the best or most effective?
Plane crash scene that is the best. Oh, yes. I do have a very definitive answer for this.
Okay.
A World War Z.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
Okay. So all of the zombies were in the back. They're in the front of the plane. Brad Pitt and this IDF soldier who he just cut her arm off. They're in the front of the plane. All the zombies are in the back of the plane. There's a partition. And the zombies get through the partition. So we're already having this huge chaos.
Yeah.
Like everybody's turning. And then someone opens the emergency, the emergency door, and everybody gets sucked out of the plane.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the pilot becomes a zombie and the plane goes down. But it's 5 full minutes of this building tension of the threat is the zombies, and then surprise, actually, it's a plane crash.
I need to watch that movie again.
It's so good.
Okay.
I digress. What's yours?
The ones there's 2 that stick out to me. I think the most chilling was that movie we both watched, Society of the Snow or In the Snow.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Because that was a real plane crash. And I have a hard time watching those scenes because I'm already a little afraid of flying. And so they're really effective for me. They're really fucking spooky.
Yeah.
That one was really horrific because it was is set in reality. Unlike the Sam Raimi movie and World War Z.
I feel like that one goes on for a long time too. Like we're on that plane as it's going down. It's not just like we're,
Final Destination, of course, comes to mind. But weirdly, I remember the one in Yellow Jackets being really spooky.
I don't think I remember that.
Maybe it's just because they're young people.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why. But it's a smaller plane too. Anyways, there are so many scenes of plane crashes, and I think Sam Raimi again carved out another unique one.
Yeah.
Okay, but then they get to the island, and this is where the bulk of the movie happens. And this is where I have 2 major issues with this film.
Okay.
The first is that I think that the balance of power, that dynamic is a little repetitive. This movie is an hour and 53 minutes long. I think it could have been a really perfect hour and a half.
Tight movie. 90. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. There's just one too many of he doesn't think she has all the power, and then she shows him that he does.
Yeah, she does.
But whatever, I was still having fun. But then there's this subplot that I really don't think works. And it's this idea that Rachel McAdams maybe kind of loves him. I hated that, and I didn't believe it.
Yeah.
And I didn't need it. It should have just been about power and her finally having it over him. I hate the idea that she would fall in love with him.
And to that point, though, Annie, let me say it did work for me insofar as I was imagining 2 really hot people fucking on a deserted island.
And they're the only people around.
Yeah. And so I was rooting for please take your clothes off.
But I guess because of the scenes in the office, he was just too irredeemable.
Yeah. No, he's a prick.
This is my justice-minded self. No amount of loneliness would be or hotness would be they should get together. That's me though. And so I never bought it, and I really hated at the end that she would consider that he would love her back. It just made her seem dumb.
Yeah.
None of that worked for me, and that was probably my biggest issue, but I'm glad that didn't affect you.
Well,
I'm surprised, actually.
No, I thought that it weakened the very end. I thought that the final scene in the house, I thought it was really, really weak because of that. I think I can't even reimagine what would happen. Maybe we introduce someone else. What
would happen instead?
Yeah, instead of that. But yeah, it kind of felt rushed, maybe.
I think it could have just been a battle and then she kills him, or yeah, because Or another power dynamic moment, because it was dumb that I just wanted him to have comeuppance, and he kind of did, but the love thing, I just didn't like it.
Yeah.
Okay, there's also two other kind of fun moments. One, when the fiance shows up.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
And her leading her to her death.
Mm-hmm.
So similar to Triangle of Sadness.
Mm-hmm.
Again.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just believing that Rachel McAdams wanted Dylan O'Brien there alone because she for once had the power.
Mm. Yeah, and I thought of it more as like, I thought about it less of her having power over him and more so her like being completely in her element.
That too. I had that too.
And feeling empowered.
Yes. Yes, because she is an expert at survival. And it's like showing in her physical form. Like she's prettier.
Yeah.
She's glowing.
Mm-hmm.
It's showing. No, I was picking up on that too. And then there's these like angled rocks, and she very obviously lies to Dylan O'Brien, is like, don't go over there, that's where all the poisonous vines are, and he believes it. But eventually he does run over there, and he discovers like a billionaire's house, and I thought that reveal was funny, although I knew that that's what that was gonna be. And that we find out that that's where she gets the knife. I found it personally weird that there was fruit stocked if no one was there for so long, but whatever.
Well, there was the whole thing of the caretakers being there.
Yeah.
I think it actually makes sense because there's caretakers for this residence and they just never know when the billionaire is going to show up. So it just has to be stocked at all point. Yeah.
That's the light. And you know what? Maybe billionaires have fruit stocked in every home just in case. And if it goes bad, it goes bad.
Yeah.
They're not thinking like me. Like 7 days. Okay, I can't buy 7 bananas because the 7th day I'm going out of town. They're not thinking like that.
No, Mm-mm.
And then what do you think of the very ending when she like is golfing and a powerful businesswoman?
I don't know. I think I would have rather her like stayed on the island.
Yeah.
Rather than enter his world and like become him. I would have rather her just stayed herself, her true authentic self on the island.
Yeah. I don't know what I would rather. I liked the like match on action cut of her killing him and then hitting a golf ball. That was very good.
Yeah.
The very last shot of her driving and like looking maybe at the camera, that was strange to me.
Mm-hmm,
and it made me laugh. I'm not gonna lie. So kind of left me on a weird note, but yeah, I feel the same. I don't know. I guess I like that she took his position. I just wanted him to get his comeuppance, and I suppose he did.
Yeah, rest in power.
Listen, he did one bad thing to her, and the whole time I was just like grumpy about it. When it does do that switch up, and it kind of makes us want to care about him, I still was like, fuck that guy. I couldn't get on his side. Sorry, Dylan.
Fucking, oh my God, Dylan.
Any other thoughts? Any other feelings?
There was 2 jump scares that I thought also really cheapened and weakened it because it is so gross. Like, there's so many gross elements to it, and I feel like Sam Raimi is really good at gross. Like, it doesn't also need to be... We don't also need that.
It felt like he couldn't help himself.
Yeah.
There's one where it's like a zombie. It's very funny. Just like totally out of place. But I loved like how gross the boar was.
Yeah.
And I loved when she's doing CPR on Dylan O'Brien and she's
throwing up on him. Yeah.
Actively vomiting on him. That like really worked for me.
Me too.
Yeah.
And then like her eye.
Oh yeah. Woo. I did look away for a second, but I loved how it looked after.
Me too.
He was pushing his thumb through her eyeball.
Yeah.
And I did like the dream of the fiance, as if she washes up on shore, felt like Sam Raimi, like a nod to his other films. Very zombie-like.
Yeah.
Okay, well, are you ready to score it?
Yes. This is a movie that I want to revisit sometime in the future. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10.
For me, it is also a 7. I would say it's in between a 7 and an 8. I can see this being like the best 7 of the year. You know, but it was really fun. I want to give it an 8 for Sam Raimi too, and for how different it was. But something about the story, I don't know. It wasn't great. It wasn't perfect.
Yeah, it wasn't perfect.
Amazing. It
wasn't amazing.
And in comparing it to Triangle of Sadness, I just think it's like not as good. It
pales in comparison. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's move on and talk about Triangle of Sadness.
You looks paid for the tickets. Not bad, huh?
So what do you do?
I sell shit.
The success of a luxury cruise mainly depends on you. I don't want to hear anybody saying no. It's always, yes, sir, yes, ma'am.
I command you, enjoy the moment.
No.
No?
No.
What? You say no to me?
No, no.
Oh, so it's yes?
Yeah, no.
Yes?
Oh, yeah.
Yes! The sails. Do you think it's possible to wash them?
I don't think that's possible, ma'am, because this is a motorized vessel.
Yeah.
So we don't have any sails.
It was sails. Yes.
Well, then, in that case, we will clean the sails.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
Okay, please. Annie, will you please hit us with some facts?
This movie was written and directed by Ruben Ostlund, starring Harris Dickinson, Woody Harrelson, and Dolly DeLeon. Here's a description from IMDb. A fashion model celebrity couple join an eventful cruise for the super rich. Okay, if you haven't seen this and you care about spoilers, just go watch it.
Yeah.
It's on Hulu and Disney Plus, I believe. Because it takes some really fun twists and turns. And it's an amazing movie.
Yeah, truly.
Okay, well, you were really excited to talk about it.
Yes.
Tell me why.
Well, Annie, I think let's compare to Send Help. Send Help attempts to bring in wealth inequality and disproportionate, a bloated salary for a CEO versus, the brunt work, however much she's making.
Even barely.
Yeah, barely.
Yeah.
But I feel like it wants to dig in there. But I think ultimately it just becomes a story about two people. Whereas Triangle of Sadness, every beat, everything, every line of dialogue, every frame in this movie centers wealth inequality.
Yeah. And power.
In such a successful way.
Yeah.
It is truly a masterclass in everything in service of the plot. Like there's no, the
theme, maybe.
Yes. The movie is 2 hours and 27 minutes. And I don't love a long movie, but I feel like we needed all of that time to really, really, really fucking look at this.
Yeah, I think the length is permissible because of the journey that the characters take.
Yeah.
Not only that though, like every scene is so captivating that I give it a pass. Like if you're going to be long, we're complaining about long movies because we're finding scenes that just don't even need to be there or they're not entertaining.
Yeah.
And this movie, the scenes are entertaining.
Yeah. So it's broken down into 3 parts.
That's
the first part we spend with the supermodel couple, and we are introduced to wealth inequality literally immediately.
Within a couple that is like a part of the elite.
Not only that, at the model casting, there's this whole thing at the model casting. There's the Harris Dickinson is at a casting with all of these other male models, and there's a guy there who's doing like interviews. He's interviewing all of these male models, and so he gets a group of them together, and he's saying like, okay, so how would you act if it was Balenciaga? You're moodier. This is inaccessible.
You look down on the consumer.
Yes.
For Balenciaga.
Yeah. And then he's like, oh, and H&M is in the room. You're happy. You want people to buy your product. Smile, big smiles.
We're all friends here.
Yes.
And then he makes them go back and forth.
Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Oh my God. Who thought of this?
I was writing the same thing of like, I need to study Ruben Östlund because I do not think about scenes or movies like he does. And I wish I could, but I don't think I am. I think I'm just different. But like he lets things breathe in a way I don't know how to do. God, he is so good. Even just the scene when we get to part 2, the yacht, we start by following this like yellow briefcase from like a helicopter to the water to a boat to the kitchen, and we find out it's just full of Nutella because somebody requested Nutella, clearly, but that's never even like explained. It's just shown.
It's referenced later, which I thought was funny. It is
referenced later. Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's so many power dynamics at play on the yacht, which is so fascinating, bro.
Before we get into that, I do have one question for you.
Yeah.
This is considered, I think, a comedy or comedy drama. And I want to know, you historically like don't fuck with comedies. And I know that this is nothing like a normal comedy.
Yeah.
But what about this kind of comedy? Like, what about this works for you?
I think because it's satirical and there are very few like point and laugh haha moments. I mean, there are point and laugh haha moments, but they're very few. And
it's more just like, it's like the situation is funny or like the idea is funny, where instead of like, I don't know, a line of I don't know. It is different.
There's no jokes here.
It's not. Yeah, there's no knock knocks. Yeah,
yeah. It's not jokey. It's like it's ironic, I guess.
Okay, I was just curious because I know you think this is funny, right?
Yes.
Because it is okay. I was just curious.
The scene when they kill the donkey, when he kills the donkey, and then immediately it cuts to them consoling him. I lose it every time I see that. It's so funny,
and it is so dark. Also,
yeah,
it's like a complicated funny where you feel bad. Okay, one more thing too before we get more into the yacht. We haven't explained what Triangle of Sadness is. If you're listening to this and you haven't seen the film.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It is the triangle that forms on your forehead when you furrow your brow. And they explain this in the opening scene.
At the model casting.
And I don't know. I think it's a genius time. I love it. I love it. Okay, back to the yacht. We followed the case of Nutella. One thing I don't buy, for some reason, is that when that lady makes everyone swim, I don't buy that they would truly get every single employee from the maids to the cooks out there to swim. Like, she doesn't know who all works there. They could have just given her 20 people. Like, I don't know why they thought that they needed to get everybody out there. That for some reason, I was like bumping up against that.
No, I think it's like, that's Paula. That's the woman who's like running the ship. She is very like, this is what the guest requested, and so this is what we're going to give the guest.
Yeah.
She's not cutting. Fair. She's not cutting corners. She's never cut a corner. She's never cut a corner in her life, dude. Yeah. And she told them point blank, do not tell a guest no. And that scene is so funny when the woman is like, I have to say no, but I'm really physically uncomfortable right now.
Oh, so good.
Oh my God. I want to point out one of my favorite scenes on the yacht. Again, it is such a, like, there's so many layers to this power imbalance here. One of my favorite scenes is before the guests get on the yacht. It might even be the scene directly after the Nutella, where Paula she's talking to her crew, which are the service members. These are the people who interact with all of the guests. They're the ones who are fulfilling requests and bringing champagne and blah, blah, blah. And she's like hyping them up. She's like, you're going to get so much fucking money off these people. Yeah. You're about to get money. They're chanting. Okay. They're chanting. Yes. They're really, really excited about this imaginary money that they're going to get from these really insanely wealthy people. And then we cut to, oh my God, Annie, this is so big brain and genius. We cut to the level underneath them on the ship, and it's these service workers, it's these maids and maybe repair people, handyman, and they're just sitting in this very small room at these really blank tables, and above them all of these service members are chanting money.
The middle class, if you will.
The middle class. It's so beautiful. That scene is so fucking good.
Yes. And okay. Well, I have one criticism. I have to get off my chest. I wish that we spent more time with Abigail earlier. She becomes such a pivotal character in the third part. And so where this goes is that she is a service worker. She's like a maid.
A toilet manager.
A toilet manager who becomes like king of the island later. And for how important she is at the end, I wish we spent more time with her. And I could have traded like some Carl Yaya, because the movie starts on them. And so you kind of think this is a movie about these two characters. And then it turns into an ensemble in part 2. And because they started on them, I wish we had more Abigail. That's all I'll say. That's my probably singular criticism.
And see, I think that not spending time with Abigail before she becomes the king of the island is in service of the theme. Yeah. Like, she doesn't deserve the screen time because she doesn't earn enough money.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know. I just wanted more from her. I would have cared more. I would have cared more.
Yeah. There's so many things on the yacht that I love so much. The whole thing with the lady this is a fully motorized ship. Oh, yes. And there's a lady who goes up to 2 separate people to complain about how dirty the sails are. And both of them try to explain, like, we don't have sails.
And she tries to tell them otherwise.
Yeah, and they just bend to her. They're like, okay, yeah, we'll look at it. We'll try and figure that out for you.
It is such a good example of rich people that are like this. Or people that are just like this in general. It is such a good call out of them because God,
Mm-hmm.
it grinds my gears. And we haven't even gotten to the dinner.
Yeah, oh my God.
Probably the most iconic scene out of this whole film.
You know, I was eating dinner. I was like eating my salad, watching this movie, and we get to the dinner, and I remember, and I had to pause it and walk away because I was like, I can't.
Let me finish this.
Yeah.
Basically, there's crazy bad weather, and they're eating the worst, nastiest food to be eating during turbulent waters, and everybody gets sick. It's kind of like that scene in The Office where Pam is pregnant and she barfs, and then everyone starts sympathy barfing.
Yeah.
And so that happens, but then people get the shits. And I think that scene, from that scene, people, where it really clicks is when that song comes on that's also in The Bear, that like rock song. And the lady is like swinging around the toilet. She's trying to barf in it while she slides past it on the ground.
She's like worming.
Yes. And then then we start seeing like brown shit liquid explode from a toilet, a different toilet. It's running all over the ship.
Mm-hmm.
From there we cut outside the boat and we see that pirates are approaching the boat.
Yeah. Yeah.
To a grenade landing on the ship, and these two weapon dealers pick it up and they're like, oh, it's one of ours. And then they're like, wait, and then they explode. That, I don't know, 20 minutes, 15 minutes. It's a long time. Is literally perfect.
I agree.
I think for me, it's my favorite part of this entire film. It's perfect.
I love that everyone having this very human bodily reaction. Like there is no control. There's no amount of money that can control how your body is reacting to waves in a ship.
Ooh, I love that. Yeah.
It is very humanizing and it's very equalizing.
It's a great equalizer. We all have diarrhea and
we all have diarrhea. And that placed with pardon me. That placed with Woody Harrelson's monologue about being a shitty socialist and them talking about capitalism versus communism and him fucking quoting Martin Luther King while everybody's having diarrhea. Like, this is so poetic. It's so it's so amazing. I agree. I think it's really perfect. And then to see the pirates, it's like, oh my God, there is even another class of people.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Man, I love that reveal so much. And I love how it's handled. We don't even watch, like, the grenade goes off and then the boat explodes in a bigger way. And that's like all we see. It's very smart production wise. And it doesn't feel cheap. It doesn't feel like we're not seeing the action. It just feels like, it's like we get it.
Yeah. We've seen all we need to see.
We've seen all we need to see. Okay, then we get to part 3, the island. Those that survived wash up here. And I will say that on this watch, this part was maybe slower to me. Maybe because I knew what was happening. But I'm curious if that happened to you or not. If it, like, I don't want to say it dragged, but, or maybe I was just getting fatigued.
Yeah.
But I really just blame that on having seen the film already.
I remember the first time I watched this, I had no idea where we were going.
Exactly. And so I loved every second of it.
That's so exciting.
I know.
That is so exciting. It really is. And I think that's where Send Help also suffered a little, is like,
we kind of knew where it was going.
Yeah, we arrived and then we were just there.
Yeah.
Whereas Triangle of Sadness, we keep arriving at new places.
Right.
There are so many, you have no idea how many lows, how low we can go on this island.
Are they going to be killed by an animal in the night? Or, or killing the donkey.
Killing the donkey. Flesh peddling.
That's right.
Trading sex for fish.
Yep. Oh, it's funny.
And then, I also love that we have a woman who is nonverbal and paraplegic. Yeah. We've got a disabled woman on the island
that we got to take care of.
We got to take care of her. That's also very humanizing of like, there's someone who needs your human help. And there's also no amount of money on this island that can provide help for her.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Another connection with Send Help is when that capitalist, his wife washes up on shore and he's really sad, but then he takes off her like diamond necklace. And in Send Help, the fiance washes up on shore and Dylan O'Brien, we don't see it happen, but he does take the ring off her finger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That feels different though. I feel like that was that Dylan O'Brien did that to show Rachel McAdams
as
like
proof.
I found her. Yeah. Whereas Dimitri did that because he's greedy.
Yeah.
And he didn't want these jewels to go to waste.
Yeah. I love when
so crazy.
When she first brings Harris Dickinson into the lifeboat and the men follow and try to offer up watches through the porthole.
Yes.
And it's like, that money actually doesn't mean anything here. The only thing that matters here is food. And at this point, to Abigail, sexy meat, like sexy man.
Yep. Well, so what did you think of Abigail? What did you think of her power grab?
I think I'm just glad it happened because when they start, and even when what's her name? What's the blonde woman who's like in charge of Paula? When she starts bossing Abigail around, I start feeling icky. Yeah. And I was like, it cannot slip into this that fast. And I am so happy how quickly that power dynamic shifts, almost like the first night immediately when Abigail catches the fish and she's like, I caught the food. So I get, for every bite you get, I get another bite. And then she, claims the like, who's the captain? She does that thing. I love it. And I love how quickly that happens. Like, she's smart.
Yes.
And I'm glad we didn't have to watch her like come to understand that she has the power. I love that she just immediately grabbed it.
Yeah. I love the line Paula says, you're a toilet manager on a yacht. And she says, where's the yacht? What yacht?
Yeah.
Where, bitch? Yes. I love that. That's so that's also very humanizing. Like we are not employees anymore. We are human beings. And we need to survive.
That's right. Send Help has a moment like that too.
Yeah, it really does. Yeah.
And anytime anyone sprayed the Evian water into their mouth, laughed out loud. Hilarious.
Oh my God. No, this is such a masterful movie. There's so many small details that are just so beautiful. Like there's this scene back on the yacht where Harris Dickinson is taking photos of Yaya. And she's like in a bikini. She's a model. She's like a beautiful woman. She's tan. She's gorgeous. She has a great body. And this scene, the camera is on him taking the photo.
Yeah.
In order to illustrate their power dynamic rather than exploit her body.
Right.
It's not about her in that moment. It's about what he's doing, which I just like. That's it's so funny. Masterful. That's so fucking good. Who thinks of that?
I don't know, but that question, how did he think of that? How did they come up with this? crossed my mind over and over in this film.
Oh,
it made me jealous.
That's so awesome, dude. You know what? That's how I felt in 3 Billboards too.
Wow.
I'm like, who thought of this?
Damn. Okay. Okay. Then they end when, at the same time, Yaya and Abigail are going for a hike, and it's so funny to me. It's just like Sin Help. Like, I think Abigail's going because she knows that the power that they could find something.
Yeah.
And it's like it took them this long to decide to go on a hike. Those idiots. And while they are discovering a resort, there is like a off-brand Gucci salesman, like a peddler, a beach peddler, who just walks across the beach. But who does he find? Unfortunately, the nonverbal person who can only who had a stroke and can only say one sentence over and over again.
In der Wolken? What does that mean? In the clouds?
In dem Wolken, up in the clouds.
Yeah.
And that is, what is that? What is that called? Like irony? Is that what that is? And love that. And love that they find a resort. I just love how all of that plays out. That Yaya is like, oh my God, we found it. And that Abigail is like so not ready to get rid of her power. I think it's so much stronger than the Send Help version.
I agree.
Because it just made it about the theme.
Yeah.
And what do we think happened in the end? Because we see Abigail raise a rock over Yaya's head, and then we cut to Harris Dickinson, who's running. I feel like I can very clearly finish the movie in my head. What about you?
It's so funny. I think the first couple of times I watched it, I imagined what happened. And on this watch, I'm perfectly satisfied that I don't know.
I think it's just, I think I just know. I'm like, I don't even, like, to me, it's like she definitely killed her because there's that line that Yaya has right before we cut away, which is like, you could come work for me. So it's not, to me, it's not unknown. It's just, we don't see it. So I think that Abigail kills Yaya, and then Harris Dickinson is too late. He runs up on the scene.
Why do you think he's running? Why do you think he didn't go with them?
I think he is running because because he saw the beach peddler and is running to tell them, or because he's putting something. I think that, like, he sees the beach peddler, and then I don't know, because do we think he doesn't know that Abigail's going to kill Yaya unless he does?
Well, I mean, they were just having that whole conversation about, should I break up with Yaya?
So maybe he put that together.
Maybe.
And it's like, oh shit, I need to save her.
Yeah, maybe. But I like that we
unclear.
don't explore. Yeah, I like that it's unclear.
I think the rock thing is clear, but him running is a little unclear.
Yeah. Oh my God, dude. What a good movie. Good is an understatement. This is a perfect movie, in my opinion.
So does that mean you're giving it a 10 out of 10?
Yeah, it's a 10.
I am going to give it a 9.
Wow.
Sorry. Well, I don't know. No, I'll give it a 9. 9.5 out of 10 movie Maven score. It was my second favorite film. That the year it came out.
Was that Everything Everywhere All at Once year?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, so many good movies. I feel I don't remember any of them, but that was a good year for movies. Nope.
Avatar: The Way of Water.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah. Oh, here's a fun fact. Nope is our most listened to episode
That is
ever.
a fun fact.
Like by far, by a lot, by hundreds.
I know. Yeah. It's funny.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
it's a good episode. Hello.
That, but I also like, you have a connection to Jordan Peele. Maybe they wanted to hear like your that's like your ride or die. Maybe people wanted to like hear your thoughts on that. And I think that his films are in the not just the cinephile audience, but the wide audience. Like everyone goes to see Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Jordan Peele, he's a national treasure.
He really is. Okay.
I do want to say, just final note that Yahya passed away. The actor who plays Yahya passed away literally like months after this movie was released, which is so tragic because she's so good.
I remember that happening. And do we know how she died?
Yes, I looked it up. She was in a car accident many years before, and she had to have her spleen removed. Oh. And your spleen does a lot of work for your body. And so then many years later, she got an infection that turned into sepsis because her spleen wasn't there to like...
Dang.
Help her body. Yeah. So she died of literal bacterial sepsis, which is so awful. Yeah.
That is a shame. She was very good in this. Didn't get to see where she went after this. That's sad.
Yeah. Rest in power.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, this was fun. If you have a suggestion for next week's Spicy Dub, write to us on Instagram at Movie Mavens or send us an email, moviemavenspodcast@gmail.com. That's going to be it, folks. Movie Mavens all the way the frick out.